Welcome to the Saints That Serve podcast,
where each week your hosts dive into the crossroads of faith,
culture,
and the unknown. Christ is Lord,
and the kingdom is now. We are the Saints That Serve. Hello, welcome to the Saints That Serve podcast. This is episode 45 of the Saints That Serve podcast. I am your host, Jarus. Joining me today is Jonathan.
Ding.
Got him.
Got him. That was really good.
Thank you.
Have you thought about going into an acting career?
No, but have I ever talked about how I am the voice of a multi-million-dollar company?
Hello there.
I don't know why I did that one.
Because I said hello.
Yeah. No, that's really cool.
Yeah, like legitimately.
You are a big deal.
I am a big deal. I'm not going to call out my company's name, but I work for an IT department for a company, and we implemented a new phone system, and I had the opportunity to record my voice as the intro, like, thank you for calling the company. Press 1 for this, 2 for this. Like, I am the directory voice for a multi-million-dollar company.
Nationwide or international?
Nationwide. If
it's in Canada, it's international.
We aren't really in Canada. We're only
Mexico?
Not really, no.
No. Okay.
Southeast. A couple locations in Texas. Florida, up north, Georgia. But yeah, this is episode 45.
45, baby.
Of the Saints That Serve podcast. 5 episodes to go, and we'll be over the hill.
Yeah, we'll be old.
We'll be old.
We'll be
old
looking hard at retirement.
That's right. We're in the next 10 episodes at the age of episode 50. We'll be really heavily considering retirement.
Yeah. Yep.
Us as people, not the show. We're going to always do the show. The show is always going to go.
We as people will always do the show. The show will look at retirement.
Oh, right. Seriously considering retirement, the show.
But then it'll realize that it will just never financially recover. So
it's going to have to work until it dies.
Yep.
I was just thinking, imagine being us at episode 1000.
Oh, dude. How many years is that?
It can't be too many. Like, maybe I'm going to say 7 years.
Because we started releasing in August of 2024.
That's right.
And we're coming up on our
1 year anniversary of the podcast.
And we'll be coming up on, episode 50-ish.
I think it's going to be 52, if I had to guess.
52 weeks is in a year?
No.
And we've released every week, except one.
Except for one.
So 51 weeks. Or 51 episodes.
What day did you say? August?
I don't know what day it was.
It's sometime in August.
It was August.
We'll have to do research and probably do something special for the 50th, for our 1 year anniversary.
Yeah, maybe we'll do I don't know.
We'll do a live stream podcast episode where y'all can see our faces and whatnot.
Where we promised that we would do that by episode 50 anyways.
Yeah, that's true. So we'll do it on episode, not 50, but our 1 year anniversary episode. We'll do a live recording of the episode.
We should get 2 people in here. Just have 4 people.
Have 4 people come in.
Since that's the max amount we can do anyways.
There you go. So look forward to, once we do the correct math, we're going to have a live stream of the episode. Yeah. And then there'll be a video of the episode.
Yeah.
And then the audio as well.
What we're trying to say is just tune in every week.
Every week, something's happening on the Saints That Serve podcast.
Yeah. Every Monday we release an episode. And you know that. We don't even have to tell you. You already know.
And what time does it release on Mondays?
4 a.m.
3 a.m.
Dang.
I changed it.
Oh.
I changed it to 3 a.m. so that when you Sunday night you lay down your precious little head on your pillow and you wake up and you say, I wish I had some ray of sunshine in my morning. That ray of sunshine is us, the Saints That Serve podcast.
That's right.
So that, you wake up and you just spend the time with the Saint boys in the morning.
Who's up at 3 o'clock in the morning?
Some hard-working fellas and ladies.
Yeah, I guess so.
There's people at my company, people do come in at 3 and start working. Production starts.
Well, yeah, but that's like third shift, though.
There's technically not a third shift because we do shut down.
Oh.
Like, it's not a constant, open, rotating shift. It's just, that is their work.
I don't know, man.
Anyways. You got any announcements?
Live worship night on August 1st at 6:30 p.m. Join us on YouTube and hopefully Twitch.
No. It was YouTube and hopefully Facebook if we get enough people. And maybe...
That's what I'm saying is last week Twitch
that's right.
went down on us. The week before that, YouTube went down on us. So we're hoping that YouTube will stay the same, and we're hoping that Twitch will get better. And I've almost just given up on Facebook because no
one uses Facebook
Nobody's
anymore.
using it, and nobody's the people.
It is a bit of a silly... I get why they do it, but it is also a bit of a silly requirement at the same time. Because it's like, children cover your ears, but like the adult inappropriate stuff that pops up on Facebook for me a lot of the times is like, how did you get past the vetting system?
Nobody likes Mark Zuckerberg, so I guess he just does stuff. He's like, no one's going to like me anyway, so I'm just going to do what I want.
Yeah.
That's my opinion.
So let that, or they're blocking the Christians. Like something crazy,
They could be blocking the Christians.
They see it right there, big. Saints.
And it's not football.
It's not football?
Hey, there you go. Yeah, but that's it. We're on all social media pretty much. Instagram, Threads, X, Facebook, YouTube. We're on all of that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So make sure you're following us or subscribed. And outside of that, we're praying for you every Friday.
Every single Friday.
If you need prayer, just reach out. You can email us at saintsthatserve@gmail.com, or you can message us through a direct messaging link at the bottom of the description for this show.
Also, we have a website.
And we have a website,
saintsthatservepod.com. saintsthatservepod.com and saintsthatserve.com. We have 2 domains.
That's all I got for announcements.
Awesome. So then, Tyler, this is your transition into the main topic, which is, we didn't really give this a name.
Yeah, we don't really have a name for it. Just nostalgic internet usage.
Early internet.
Well, but
our early internet.
Yeah.
Which, for a lot of people, is like crazy to like ancient for a lot of kids who are so used to YouTube.
Yeah.
But in the grand scheme of things, like in our lives and just the internet in general, YouTube is not that old.
No.
We have content on there that's like 10 years old. I think 2006 was when YouTube became a thing.
I'm looking it up right now. 2005.
I was close.
Yeah.
So I guess for us, we'll be talking about our early internet experience before YouTube.
Yeah.
And what we did to entertain ourselves on the internet. Our computer.
Interwebs.
So, yeah, like I would say the age range is probably from probably 10 to 15 in that age range.
Yeah.
So, there you go. So, I said, Johnny, bring forth 2 websites that you used a lot.
Your most formidable website.
Bring forth your most formidable websites. Let's talk about them. And then there is one that we were kind of made a joke about our last one. And I'm like, have we ever talked about that on the podcast? And that's what kind of brought up.
Yeah.
So we both brought 2 of ours, and then we're going to talk about the third together because we both know about the third one, and we've utilized the third one in our life as entertainment a lot.
We have.
So
because it's entertaining.
Mm-hmm. So let's jump into it. Do you remember MySpace?
I do remember MySpace.
Okay, I'm just wondering if you remember MySpace at all.
Yes.
I have like a list of website community kind of stuff that people got on all the time.
Okay.
And if this one steps on your toes, I just want to call them out and see if you remember them.
Okay.
And if this steps on your list, we'll stop and we'll go from there.
Okay.
But do you remember MySpace?
I do remember MySpace.
My goodness, MySpace. Do you remember LiveJournal?
I don't remember LiveJournal.
LiveJournal, or as it was called later on, Xanga.
Oh, okay.
Xanga.
Yeah, that's something I was going to talk about.
Mm-hmm. And do you remember Newgrounds?
Yeah.
Newgrounds.
I remember Newgrounds.
In E-Bombs World?
And E-Bombs World, yep.
Oh my gosh. I should have checked before we did this to see if any of these sites that we were talking about still exist.
Guess what?
I think
we're
Newgrounds.
tapped into the internet.
We are. I know Newgrounds still exists.
Newgrounds.com?
Yeah.
And it comes up.
It's all its orangey, yellow, and black goodness. The theming.
Yeah.
It's still, yeah.
Yeah.
E-Bums World, let's not worry about it, but E-Bums World was kind of like just a bunch of Flash video hosting games and Flash video sites. So was Newgrounds, you know?
Yeah.
It was the way that media was created before YouTube, before these easily accessible videos existed. You had to make things on Flash, whether it be games or animations or just videos in general, was generated through it's like a internet file creation format. It's called Flash.
Yeah.
And it's gone now. Flash, it's not really supported, but it was made by Adobe.
Good old Adobe.
Good old Adobe. And then, of course, Xanga and MySpace was the big social media platforms back in the day, where Xanga was, I always attribute this to, Xanga was middle school, MySpace was high school, and Facebook was a college type thing. Would you agree with that?
I guess so, but I think it's more of just the generation, like where they were at, because it came out that way. It came out Xanga first, and then MySpace, and then Facebook.
Yeah.
And people just transitioned over as it went on.
It's crazy because for me, I used a lot of Xanga, and then it took me forever to transition to MySpace. Like, I'm not going to make another one of these. And I eventually did, and MySpace lasted for a while.
Yeah.
And then Facebook came along, and Facebook is still around.
Yeah.
But a lot of people have kind of transitioned to Instagram and to TikTok. But
yeah,
it's not like where if you go to MySpace, nobody's really on MySpace.
No.
And I doubt Xanga is even a website anymore. I know MySpace, last time I looked, MySpace still existed.
Yeah, MySpace still exists. As far as Xanga goes, I think it's technically still around, but it's like pretty much been shut down. But yeah, dude, I remember for MySpace, like, because it was really big about customizing your page.
Yeah, you could put in your music and
you could make a playlist that just starts playing whenever someone comes to your page.
You could make a page that was so covered in little animations and colors and flashes and all this stuff that it would crash your computer.
Yeah.
Like I remember going on like some pages and like some chick made it and it was just super over glittery and it crashed my website. Like it's crazy.
I'm trying to see if MySpace has a listing of how many users they have.
Probably not. It
doesn't look like they do. Also, it is very different from what it used to be.
Yeah. Describe it.
It's just a ton of articles, like picture articles.
So
most of it has to do with music.
I know that MySpace really got into the big music scene there for a minute.
Yeah.
So that makes sense.
Yeah, it makes sense that music is on there.
Where is your Grande del Tortuga or whatever it was?
Grande Tortuga?
Yeah, was that on MySpace or was that on Facebook?
Facebook.
Oh, okay.
It got uploaded to Facebook, like kind of privately. And
I mean, that shows how old Facebook is.
Yeah. trying to see.
You were just a boy.
Just a boy. Just a little boy. Yeah, I guess MySpace is just straight up
Music now.
'Cause I tried to search my name to see if I was still on here,
And
and it's just music stuff.
imagine the one person who is still on MySpace trying to utilize it, and they just get on one day and it's just all of it's gone.
Yeah. They can't even socialize with people.
What people?
Yeah, exactly.
On the side of communication, because we were kind of talking about those, social sites. Do you remember what was used before social media to communicate with people
Email.
besides email?
Oh, no.
Instant messengers.
Oh, yeah.
AIM or MSN Messenger.
Yeah.
I'm sure there was a couple others, but those were like the direct messaging back and forth platforms before things like Zoom and Teams and what's the one I'm trying to think of that was used? Man, what was it?
Are you talking about the one
Skype.
through Microsoft? Yeah, Skype.
I couldn't think of Skype.
Yeah.
So yeah, Skype just got taken down recently. It no longer exists because it was Microsoft owned both Teams and Skype, and it was like, well, we're not gonna have two competitors.
Yeah.
Back when I was doing prank phone call, my YouTube channel for prank phone calls,
Yes.
that's what I used to call people because you were able to actually buy a phone number through Skype.
Yeah.
So, and then it was a digital call that I was then able to record straight from the computer.
Yeah.
So I used that for a lot of my videos for a long time.
Yeah. Some of those are pretty funny.
Eagle Pranks on YouTube, if anybody is interested.
Yeah. Go check out Eagle Pranks. I need to apologize to the audience. I am congested for some reason, and I got stung by a bunch of yellow jackets today, so I'm a little fatigued.
He said, Johnny earlier said, I got stung by yellow jackets to me. I said, where? Show me. He's like, I'm not showing you. You're going to poke them.
Yeah.
And the thing was, I was going to poke them.
Yeah, I didn't want to get poked on the belly.
So anyways, that was kind of just us talking about some brief experiences. What is your first one?
Well, my first one was Zanga.
Oh, it's Zanga?
Yeah.
So let's talk about that a little bit more then.
Yeah. So I remember Zanga like being introduced by from my friend group, like, hey, we're all on Zanga and we're all talking to each other there. And I was like, oh, okay, cool.
Cool. But what do you do on it?
Yeah.
You make a profile?
That was the thing. I watched my other friend on his computer because no one had phones that smart. On his computer, get onto Zanga and message somebody and was just talking with them. But he could also, share on a general page his thoughts or whatever.
Yeah.
And so I was like, oh, that's pretty cool. And everybody else is already on there that I know, so might as well give it a shot.
Yeah.
So yeah, I downloaded it and started messaging friends. And I actually that was my first experience with talking to a stranger online.
Oh, yeah?
It was through Zanga. Yeah.
How old was he?
It's funny because there was a very good chance it could have been a he, but it was a her. So, yeah, it was weird. Like, it was the typical middle schooler, like trying to flirt. You're not very good at it.
Mm-hmm.
But I was in musical theater at the time, and I invited her to come see the show. And I was like, she's not going to come. Like, we've never met each other in person. And then she showed up with her dad and her mom.
What the heck?
And I was like, what are you doing here? Why are you here?
You invited me.
Yeah. So, I mean, she ended up being cool. We ended up being friends for a little while. But it was so funny because that's my first experience meeting a stranger online.
Yeah.
And it ended up actually being a normal person.
Right.
Who wasn't crazy.
Right. Like, that's crazy to me to think that happened and it was actually a person you met online.
Yeah.
Because and I'm going to try to keep this as kid-friendly as possible, but there are people on those types of sites that would pretend to be
something they're not
to hurt
other people.
Other people.
or to get something for themselves. So,
Mm-hmm.
and that's the go-to, right? Is like, oh, you met a stranger online.
Mm-hmm.
That's weird.
Which is funny because, like, as a grown man, that's how I met my wife.
Yeah. Yeah, but that's a little different because that was through a dating app.
Yes.
You know, like this was just a random, like, hey, saw this person on a social media website. So I messaged them and became friends with them. And, you know, it's like, and then we started talking. So, yeah, like you think about doing that, like, especially like Zanga was, even though it was maybe the popular thing at the time, by no means like mainstream.
Yeah.
You know, so it's kind of fringe. And here you are making friends with random strangers on a fringe website.
I know.
You know,
it's just like, and because of what you did, I mean, there was a huge, massive push from people like Chris Hansen to really catch those bad people that were doing this. Like it was, and it still is a major issue still happening.
Yeah.
But it kind of started with those instant message chat rooms and, you know, social media sites. And that's why we, as a society, really push for, you know, kids to not be on these things unsupervised.
Yeah. Well, because like the internet and online communication has eliminated consequences.
Mm-hmm.
So people can act however they want to act or say whatever they want to say and not face immediate consequences.
Yeah.
Unless they have some kind of following and the following's like, we don't like that, goodbye, and then they stop following them.
Yeah.
You know, if you're a nobody, you can say whatever you want to say on the internet and no one's going to be able to do anything about it.
Yeah.
You know,
so at worst, you're going to have somebody who in the comments opposes what you say.
Well, I mean, before the internet and talking to people online, you know, if you said something that was out of line, you got put back into line.
Yeah.
You know, I remember that being a thing. Like if I said something to somebody and they didn't immediately like attack me or hit me or something, it was brought to my parents and my parents put me back in line.
Yeah.
You know, so now it's like, yeah, you can say whatever you want to say and
do whatever you want and always get away with it. And then you have these people who get away with these things online. And that's why you have such nasty people, like rude, awful, and disobedient, awful children you see everywhere.
Yeah.
Because they see it online now and they think, and they have that free voice with no consequences, like you said.
Yeah.
And it just allows them to build up confidence. And we also kind of live in a society when, you know, you can't discipline somebody else's child.
Yeah.
If they came up and hit you, you can't do anything about that.
Yeah.
I mean, you can, but it's not going to end well for you, unfortunately. And I'm not talking about you like knock the kid out or anything, but like even to get onto them to tell them to stop.
Yeah. I think that the worst community online is Xbox live chat.
Yeah.
It's funny, but it is pretty bad.
I would never let my child communicate with anybody in any form or fashion online.
Yeah.
Which is really funny because me and you both had such free reign of that.
Yeah.
But I'll be honest, it wasn't, as a general way, I'm sure the awful things were there.
Yeah.
But in a general sense, it wasn't bad like it is now.
Yeah, well, and it was brand new too.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like our parents didn't really know what was going on because it was so new.
Mm-hmm.
And then to top it off, like culture was still had a little bit of the like, hey, you need to be respectful the way you talk to people. That was still kind of there.
Yeah.
When it first started.
So you get on there and you get within, like on Zanga, part of your communities and your groups that were meant for, you know, kids that would communicate with one another.
Yeah.
Were just that. Nobody in there pretending to be something they're not.
Yeah. That was, I know for us as kids, that was what social media was. It was just another outlet to talk to my friends.
Yeah.
I didn't have to call them on the phone. If I had a thought or something I wanted to say to them, I could just message them right away. If they respond, great. If they don't, they will later. You know, that's what it was. Mm. It wasn't about trying to find friendship, like I already I already had friends.
Yeah,
I
were
just wanted to talk to them more.
And nowadays, Facebook feels like you're screaming into an empty void.
Yeah.
Zanga really wasn't that. People were actually still there, interested in to see what you had to say and communicate with you about what you were saying.
Yeah. And
Facebook has become kind of a video platform. It's mostly videos, ads, and every now and then somebody saying something if you're scrolling through it.
Yeah.
The rest of it's just mindless scrolling.
I think that Facebook has been trying really hard to push people towards the meta.
Mm-hmm.
They want people, as far as social interaction goes, they want people to go to meta. And the Facebook thread, they just fill with, advertisements and
that's where their
reels.
money's at. Yeah.
Yeah.
Because that's usually, I'll go on to see what people have to say still today.
Yeah.
Nobody's ever really saying much, and I end up getting stuck on their reels, just swiping through on their version of TikTok.
Yeah, and that's what social media is. That's what social networking has become now. There's no more typing out your thoughts.
Mm-hmm.
It's all video form.
Yeah.
And so no one's going to listen to what you have to say unless you make a video about it.
Right. Or a podcast.
Or a podcast. Apparently people want to hear more about Mormonism.
I heard, the most views we've ever got in a short period of time on our episode 44.
Yeah. Almost 100 views in like 2 days.
I know. Which for us is crazy.
Crazy, yeah. We're just a little old podcast.
I mean, this is fun to me. I enjoy
it.
Yeah.
I enjoy sitting here talking to you about Zanga.
Yeah. So, speaking of Zanga, my number one.
All right.
No, I'm kidding. Do you have anything else to say about Zanga?
This is totally my hat.
No, that was a big thing I wanted to bring up is that, that was just the intro to communicating with others online.
Mm-hmm.
And that was my exposure to speaking to a stranger on the internet.
Yeah.
That was the very first time it happened. So, yeah, it was pretty fun while it lasted. To be honest, I think life would be a little bit better if we could go back to the simplicity of Zanga.
Yeah.
But that will never happen.
No, it won't.
Do you want to tell the quick little story about the strangest friendship developed over the internet that we heard? Do you remember the wedding?
Oh yeah, go ahead.
Okay. So I think the most interesting, I don't want to say
I think
strange,
we've talked about this on the podcast.
We've talked about it before. We went to a friend's wedding. The groom and the best man, the way that they talked, you would have thought that they were childhood friends.
Mm-hmm.
Seemed really close. And then the best man gave his speech. There's no other groomsmen.
Mm-hmm.
It's just the best man. I think that was intentional. I think they just wanted to.
Minimal
Yeah.
wedding.
But come to find out, the best man had met the groomsmen through a...
No, the best man met the groom. You said groomsman.
Oh, sorry. The best man met the groom through World of Warcraft in a chat, and they built a friendship through World of Warcraft, and they lived in separate states. And they became real close, and to the point where it's like, hey, we don't live in the same state, but I want you to come and be my best man at my wedding.
Which is crazy. I do wish that we did live in a society where that was more readily available to happen.
Yeah, that's the positive side to the internet is that you can build relationships that are not bound by your immediate geographical location. So that is, I mean, we like to poke at it a little bit and make fun a little bit, but the true essence of it is really awesome.
Yeah. But just because of it, not how it happened, but just the joke of it being World of Warcraft.
Yeah, that's the only thing.
That's the only
just because it's World of Warcraft.
If it was anything else, any other video game, it wouldn't be as funny.
Or even, any social networking or any other video game.
So we're not making fun of their friendship. We're making fun of World of Warcraft.
And why do you think people do that? Why do you think people dog World of Warcraft so much? I have an answer, but I want to hear what yours is.
My personal answer is that it is something that doesn't... It happens all the time in all games now. But at the time, at least for me, is like, you have to buy a game and then have a subscription to play the game. For me, it was like, that was always the thing of making fun of it. It's like, there's things that I do that are way nerdier in video game format than World of Warcraft. But it was just like that stigma that was around, like, it's a subscription as well. But we have so many other forms of quote unquote subscription and stuff with microtransactions and DLC and all these other kind of things that it's just like, it's probably the lesser of evils in entertainment now is World of Warcraft.
Yeah, I think it's Leroy Jenkins.
Oh, yeah.
I think that's why people dog it so much. Even people that don't even really know anything about it, because they've seen the Leroy Jenkins clip.
All right, that's enough of this. Leroy Jenkins.
Yeah. I think that's what it is. I think people are like, oh, this is just funny. This is just silly.
Yeah.
So way to go, Leroy Jenkins. You ruined World of Warcraft for all the non-World of Warcraft WoW people.
Wow.
All the non-WoW people. All right, what's at the top of your list?
I wouldn't say it's top of my list, but we're just heading towards it.
Numero.
No, my first one is Neopets.
Neopets.
You remember Neopets, my guy?
I never did it, but I think my wife brought up that she did it.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
It was just like, I feel like, at least for mine as well, is that it's all Flash. It's all game and community, right? Yeah. That's all it was. But you had you would get a pet. It'd be a digital, just a picture. That was your pet. It'd have a status like it was hungry or whatever. And you just took care of this creature, and they were all random creatures, and it was a massive craze.
It looks like Neopets is still...
Yeah, it is still around.
But it does not look... These are not pets.
No, not really. These
are all like fairies and stuff.
Yeah. I mean, they had portions of it that, like, okay, so you had your pets, and you played, like, Flash games and whatnot to... earn money because there were shops in it that you could buy stuff and food for your pet to feed it and costumes and all this stuff.
Okay.
And you just explored the website. There was always hidden little things, and it just was there was chat rooms and message boards and stuff.
Uh-huh.
And everybody was there just taking care of their pet,
Yeah.
What's crazy is it got deep, and there's actually, like, you can invest your coins into a fake stock market and earn money on their online stock market on Neopets.
Dang.
It was launched in 1999.
1999. The year that the Earth was supposed to end.
Yeah, that was year 2000. The first of the 2000.
Yes, sorry.
It was marketed as a virtual pet site, but was secretly a gamified intro to economics, coding, and gambling, which there was. There was a lot of gambling involved and all this stuff. So it was just like this children's website that, like, was kind of like this, almost kind of like posed as a way to teach kids things in an educational way.
Yeah.
But not really at the same time.
But not really.
But not really.
But not really.
But, it was all just, it was a built-in website economy.
Yeah.
So it was a lot of fun to do that. Like, you could do the stuff where you could go in and code and customize your web page the same way that you could with Zynga and MySpace, where everything would be flashy and changing and customize every little aspect of it. And
yeah,
it's just really nostalgic for me because I was on there a lot having fun.
Yeah.
And just on the chat boards, just talking about, does anybody have this map piece so I can finish to get this paintbrush to change my Neopet?
Oh, man, that's funny.
There was like over 50 of them, though. There was like so many different pets.
Yeah, yeah.
Like so many.
Crazy, man. Crazy.
But like, it was funny because I remember getting on, it's like your pet would be hungry. But I found out pretty early on that didn't actually mean anything because your pet couldn't die.
Yeah.
So you just didn't waste your coins on this food for this pet. So your pet would be starving to death for decades.
What was the keychain thing that your pet would die if you didn't feed it?
That was a Tamagotchi.
Tamagotchi, yeah.
Which was a physical little thing that you could have.
Yeah, a physical little puck with 8-bit.
This is picture Tamagotchi, but a lot more you could do with it online.
Yeah.
So I had just a blast.
Just a real blast. Now,
Mhm.
do you want to go ahead and talk about your other one? Because I did play that one.
My other one? Yes. Let us talk about Club Penguin.
Club Penguin.
Again, this one's a little bit different because it kind of has the Neopets vibe to some degree,
Yeah.
but it was just a single game
Yes.
that had a huge, it was a free to play MMO game
Yes.
where you played as a penguin on an island, and you just hung out with other penguin friends and played games and earned coins and decorated your house, which was an igloo.
Yeah. Yeah. It was customization. It was almost like Sims Lite.
Yeah,
To
some degree. Yeah,
You could customize your house. You could get things for it. And I remember there being like a big, like across the platform game where like
Mhm.
they'd do themed things. Like,
they would always have like
mystery
parties
something.
and all this stuff.
Yeah.
So like you would start out, you were a penguin, but then it's like as you progressed on the island, just going and doing stuff, eventually you could become like a secret agent, and you'd have to hunt down like this like rogue polar bear.
Yeah.
And how they had like the sea pirate captain that would come, like there would be a telescope on the beach and you'd look out and you could see a ship coming in, and this would be over a span of real world days that you would see him getting closer, and then all of a sudden his ship was there. You'd get a new costume piece, and then they would actually have like a member of the Club Penguin staff controlling the actual pirate walking around the island.
Yeah. I remember that. Yeah.
And it's just like, I'd call you up and I'm like, Captain Neckbeard is here.
Neckbeard. Was that his actual name?
No, it was Captain something beard, I think. Penguin beard or something.
Let's look it up. I gotta know what it is.
But it launched in 2005. It ran for 2 years. Then Disney bought it.
Boo.
And I say yes, I agree to that boo because in 2017 Disney shut it down, even though it was booming.
Captain Rockhopper.
Rockhopper
was the name of the pirate.
No, he's actually Captain Neckbeard now. I can say that because it's shut down and no one plays it now.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. Well, they should have. I don't know why they shut it down. There should have been a actual reason for it.
Mm-hmm. I think that the last time I had played it, which was probably like 2010 or something like that, they were already updating and changing it the way that we used to play it, because it would dynamically change and the world would change, and I didn't like the visually how it was going anyways. I think really it's just the people who played it enjoyed it in 2007, 2005 to 2007, fell off and a new crowd got on, and it probably wasn't as big as when we played it. So over time, it just lost its fan base, and then they just shut it down. It was probably not worth hosting and keeping up and all that fun stuff.
Yeah.
What's funny though is it going back to World of Warcraft on it. It had a subscription on it.
Yeah, it did. Yeah.
You could pay because it was like the shops had clothes you could buy with your coins, but only if you had the premium subscription.
Yes.
And every now and then they would give you a free piece of clothing.
Yeah.
Like a beanie, or like every now and then a shirt.
Yeah.
So there was a lighthouse in the game. And so I had my color scheme was red and white. I had a red and white striped shirt because the lighthouse was like a candy cane striped lighthouse. And I always, like, my character for the longest time, I'd hang out around the lighthouse and I'd be like the spirit of the lighthouse or something like that.
The spirit of the lighthouse.
You know what I mean? It just, just being stupid.
Yeah.
Funny enough, there is still like an unofficial server that hosts the game where you can play it.
Really?
Yeah.
I'm not going to go play it.
I don't know. Would you do it for a live stream? Like for one live stream, play Club Penguin again?
Yeah, I guess so. I guess I would play Club Penguin for a live stream.
There you go. Look forward to that Club Penguin live stream for the Saints That Serve. Nostalgic edition.
Nostalgia. I feel like there's a lot of better nostalgic games we could play.
The problem with nostalgia is that it makes things seem better than they actually were.
Yeah.
going into it real quick because it was something I was looking at today. Ozzy Osbourne died.
Yes.
So I was looking at an old game I played back when I was like still in high school called Brutal Legend.
Okay.
And it was like a heavy metal rock and roll game. And it starred Jack Black. And it had like Ozzy actually voicing a character that looked like him that was like the head of a faction in this world.
Okay.
There's a bunch of other heavy metal singers also in it. I was like, oh, I wonder if I could just kind of check out Brutal Legend again. And I found I'm like, this game looks gross. It is not the way I remember it. It was an Xbox 360 game.
Okay.
So it's not that old.
But like, what type of game was it?
It was like a mixture of like a hack and slash and RTS combined.
Okay, so it wasn't like a Guitar Hero game.
No, so like your character carried a guitar.
Yeah.
But you would hop in and control these troops and kind of tell them where to go and battle the other troops, but you could also hop in at the same time and be battling and fighting these groups of minions. But it would be kind of like, like Halo Wars, where you were opposing one faction, and it was troop management, but you were also in it fighting the troops.
Do you think this came out before or after the movie Role Models?
Brutal Legend came out in 2009, I think.
Okay, so that was before. But I don't know why I thought of Role Models for that. I guess it's just because they
LARP.
They LARP and there's different factions, but they also incorporate Kiss into it.
Yeah. Not Kissing, the band Kiss.
Yeah, the band Kiss.
Mm-hmm. But anyways, yeah. Club Penguin, dude.
Club Penguin. Are you ready to talk about mine?
Yes. What is your number 2?
It's the other... Okay, before we're talking about mini clip games.
Oh, okay, yeah. So I know what you're about to talk about. So it's funny.
Hosted...
So there was a website called Mini Clips, and they had several online games on this site in the same way that Newgrounds we talked about in eBum's World hosted these games. And Club Penguin was like, I'd go to miniclips.com, then find the link to Club Penguin.
Yep.
And then learned fairly quickly that you could just go to clubpenguin.com.
Yeah.
And go from there. But it's the same way with your game.
Yeah. So they hosted Club Penguin and RuneScape.
So I didn't play, I played RuneScape.
Yeah.
But I feel like that is like our two different personalities there.
Yeah.
Where like you were playing the medieval kind of like knight kind of type game.
Yeah.
And I was over there playing a penguin game. It's not that I'd always like I love penguins or anything like that. I was always playing the obscure game.
Yeah.
And you were playing the one that always kind of fit into your niche and genre of sorts.
Sure.
And RuneScape's fun, but I couldn't look past the graphics on it were kind of bad.
Yeah, because it was like boxy, but not like Minecraft boxy.
Yeah. It wasn't pixelated. It was like polygons.
Yeah. I liked it just because it was a MMO RPG.
Yeah.
Those are always fun. But I think it was one of the first ones. I can't say that for sure.
I'm pretty sure there's others, but yeah, it was like the first major internet one, like in the sense it was a free-to-play game.
Yeah, and it came out in 2001. You could do free-to-play. Once again, it also had a subscription, but I liked it because just the sheer variety of things you could do. Like you could level up your different skills.
Mm-hmm.
So it's like if you wanted to, you could focus on just baking and be a baker in the game and level up and then trade with the other players, your goods for their stuff.
Bread. I've got bread here.
Yeah.
I'll trade you a bread for your iron sword.
Yeah, exactly. So it was things like that. It was like you could focus on being a smith, or you could focus on being a hunter, or you could focus on being a baker or a fisher or whatever. So yeah, it was pretty fun. But, it was one of those games where I'd play for a little while and then I'd set it down. And I'd come back and play for a little while and then I'd set it down. And now they rebooted it or revamped it, and you can play the nostalgic original graphics or, the modern graphics for it.
They did a remaster of it.
remaster of it and made it a mobile game so you can play on your phone. So,
but is it the exact same world, just they updated the graphics, or?
Yes. Yeah. It plays the exact same way. It's just updated graphics. So same story within the game, same, characters.
Mm-hmm. So part of that live stream, what we'll do is we'll play Club Penguin, and then we'll move over to RuneScape.
Okay.
See which one's better now.
All right.
But we have to play in crappy graphics.
It's fine. Original. Yeah.
Yeah. I like how you correct me, like, not crappy.
Original. Yeah. Nostalgic, I think is how they
Nostalgic.
I just did a quick Google search, and this says that the first commercial multiplayer MMORPG was Neverwinter Nights, released in 1991 by Strategic Simulations Incorporated.
I've heard of Neverwinter.
On AOL.
I've heard of Neverwinter, but I'm not sure what it is.
Yeah, I don't know. I've never heard of this game before, but apparently it's the first MMORPG.
Mom, leave me alone. I'm playing MMORPG.
Yeah.
Whatever that is.
Yeah, just shouting that across the room like, what are you doing?
What game are you playing? MMORPG 2.
Yeah. Oh man. But yeah, I liked RuneScape a good bit. It was quite enjoyable to play. But it was one of those things, you also got the shock of like, if you don't have the subscription, you've got to grind really hard.
Really,
to make it in the game.
They really do make it so that when you're playing this game, you really have to pay that subscription. They really bog you down in the game. And it's like, yeah, you can be really diligent and just play the game for fun.
Yeah.
But yeah, that is a tactic that they use in all mobile games now, where it's like, oh yeah, you can play the game for free, but it's like, once you play like twice, you have to wait 3 days and then you can play another level.
Yeah, exactly.
Or pay $16 for 3 coins that get you to play another level.
Yeah. Yeah, so it was frustrating in that sense. I think that's why I would keep on stopping, because it was like, I've got to sit here for another 4 hours to be able to move up a level.
Yeah, it's like, oh, you can't start this quest until you're level 20, but it takes a whole year to go up 3 levels.
Yeah, exactly.
They just they bog you down so much that you can't progress.
And there were some areas of the game that like you had to be, you could not enter the map unless you were like a level 40 something or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
So it was like, to get to level 40, it's either I've got to spend my entire life on the game, or I get the subscription to level up faster.
Or choice 3, don't play it.
Or don't play it, yeah. So there you go. All right, you ready to get to our main one?
Yeah, let's get into it. This is what I think, this is just like my kind of comedy, my kind of humor.
Definitely an influence in our lives. Big influence in our lives.
So what is it?
Homestar 10.
Homestar10.net. It's .com.
Poop Smith's not a bad guy. He's just got a crappy job.
I'm going to break out my yellow shades.
Yeah, dude. Homestar Runner is pretty funny.
So, for those not in the know,
Team Girl Squad.
What is homestarrunner.com? Because that's what it's called. You know what I mean? Like, they even reference it on the site. It's Homestar Runner, but everybody references it as homestarrunner.com.
Like, it was just a website, but it had a ton of videos, and it had a mock vlog on it.
Mm-hmm.
And then it had some games.
Mm-hmm. Some games. If you want to really call them games, except for one of them was an actual real game.
Yeah.
So homestarrunner.com is, again, a Flash animation site.
Yeah.
And it was just the stories of these wonky, wacky characters.
Yes.
And it's just like they had all the dumbest names. It's like his name, the main character was Homestar Runner.
Yeah. Do you remember his girlfriend's name?
Marzipan.
Do you remember the coach's name?
Coach Z.
Do you remember the villain in air quotes?
I mean, are you talking about Strong Bad?
Yeah.
Okay, just make sure. I never saw him as a villain, even though he was the villain.
He's technically the villain, but yeah, he's not the villain.
What's the name of his two brothers?
Strong Mad and Strong Sad.
Mm-hmm. And their pet?
The cheat.
The cheat.
Yeah.
The cheat is not dead.
Yeah. I met a customer that he had custom made a guitar, and the body of the guitar was the cheat.
All right, where's this man's house and how can we break in?
But yeah, dude.
Hold on, I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think. There's like one more character. What was the name of the king of the town?
Oh, it was King. I can't think of his name.
You're going to be really mad.
What was it?
King of the town.
King of the town. And then there was the Poopsmith.
The Poopsmith, who was always shoveling the poop for the king of town.
Yeah. And then, are we missing somebody?
I really
feel like there's one more character.
There is, and I can't remember who it is. If you show me a picture of all the characters, I would be able to name them all. But there's one more. Like, there's always like the little weird small side characters that they would mention one time in an animation.
Like a little brother.
Like, here comes little brother. He's got one leg up on life. Just one.
All right, I'm going to the Wicca. Homesar,
which was like the alternate universe version of Homestar.
Yeah.
Who would just he was kind of like
Pom Pom. That's
Pom
what we
Pom.
were. Pom Pom.
Jeez. That's it. It was Homestar Runner's best friend.
Yeah. Man. Can't believe we messed that one up.
It's okay. We'll be all right. But it was a flash site, cartoons on it, right?
Yes.
And games.
Yes.
We're going to get to the game in a second because we all know what it is.
Sorry, I just got distracted. I was trying to pull up characters and it pulled up an actual Homestar website thing.
What do you mean?
It pulled up like a video from Homestar.
Oh, gotcha. But so there was two things on HomestarRunner.com that was great.
Yeah.
And one of them stemmed from the other.
Okay.
So do you want to talk about strong bad emails? Because that's why everybody really went to the site.
Yeah. Yeah.
So Strong Bad Emails was animations where it was like the villain character, Strong Bad.
Yes.
Who he wore boxing gloves and wore a luchador mask.
The luchador.
Luchador mask, but he was Strong Bad. But he would just sit at his computer and answer email questions people could actually send into the website. And they would ask some kind of question and then kind of turn it into a silly cartoon.
Yeah.
So it'd be like, the one that was major was, can you show me how to draw a dragon?
Yes.
And so it's like, sure. So then it kind of cuts over and him doing, a tutorial on how to draw a dragon. And he'd be like, all right, so we start with a letter S and do another letter S.
We're going to draw an S and then another S. Go ahead and put one of them beefy arms in there.
And then put a big old beefy arm on it. And then just for some reason, the dragon now has a big old muscular arm popping out of it.
The back.
Of its back.
Yeah, it's good.
And now let's check on how everybody else is doing. And it'd go over and is like, all the other characters trying to draw a dragon. He's like, no, I said consonant V's.
Consonant V's. I said consonant V's.
So what was the name of the dragon?
Trogdor.
So Trogdor got its own kind of line of spinoff type stuff, right?
Yeah, and got so big.
It got so big.
Made it into Guitar Hero.
There is a secret song you can unlock in Guitar Hero 2, and it's the Strong Bad theme song. I'm sorry, the Trogdor theme song.
Which is crazy.
It is. It's massive. So it's just they have a game which is based off of there is an old school style of game called point and click adventure.
Yeah.
Where you would go around on a map, you would click up to something, and then you would type what you want to do. It was very freeform type game. They made a parody game with that kind of style with Trogdor, where it was called Peasant's Quest, where you were a peasant trying to survive the attack of Trogdor.
No. trying to defeat Trogdor.
But why? Because he attacked your village.
Yeah, so the intro is he's already attacked the village. And so now you're trying to
go and defeat Trogdor because he burninated. And that was the phrase they used, was he would burninate.
Yeah. All right. Pom Pom and Bubs were the two that
Bubs was the other one. Yeah, Bubs was the salesperson. Like, you would go to Bub's store.
Yeah, so we got the main characters, Homestar Runner, Strong Bad, The Cheat, Strong Mad, Strong Sad, Pom Pom, Marzipan, Coach Z, Bubs, the King of the Town, the Poopsmith, and Homestar.
Mm-hmm. And Homestar would kind of show up in just random moments, so he wasn't there all the time. But he would.
Yeah.
And then through Strong Bad emails, you know what else spun off?
What?
Was like a fake band that kind of actually put out an album and performed live, which was Limousine.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
Yeah. All of this was...
it was because the video was him coming up with band names.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then just over time, you know, they kind of formed a fake real world band that actually went and did one show. And they did, you know where they did it?
Where?
Atlanta.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I kind of got mad. Like, I would love to have been there. It was like just at a local kind of small club type thing because they're in Atlanta. They are local, like, to Georgia.
So do they have the rights to the Burninator song? Trogdor the Burninator?
Probably.
That's funny. Yeah, I had no idea about that.
I mean, the members of Limousine are the creators of Homestar Runner.
Yeah.
So
That's so
they were just up there just doing things. But they had they put out like an album, like it was a Strong Bad Sings album.
Yeah.
So it's just a bunch of parody songs, and there's a few Limousine songs on that album.
That's funny.
So they actually have real like songs.
Yeah, because didn't like Strong Bad sing like a Christmas song or did a couple of Christmas songs and put out like a mock Christmas album or something?
Yeah, something like that.
I think so, yeah.
And then they put out too, the company that made their like point and click adventures, a legitimate game company called Telltale.
Yeah.
They made the Walking Dead series of games. They did some for Game of Thrones, Back to the Future, Jurassic Park, but they were all like, you would kind of do a point and click adventure games.
Yeah.
They made one for Strong Bad. There was a series of 5 episodes in one game, and it was a legitimate Homestar Runner point and click adventure game where you were going around the, I think it's like Freetown, USA is the name of their little city town.
Okay.
And so you would go around and you would just be solving puzzles.
Interesting.
It's a real video game.
Yeah.
And you're Strong Bad.
Okay.
Because even though Homestar Runner was the main character, Strong Bad over time kind of became the main face and character of Homestar Runner.
Yeah.
Because everybody liked him instead.
I think outside of the actual website, Strong Bad was the main character. But when you go to the website, Homestar Runner is the main character. But yeah, Strong Bad's the most well-known. I agree with that, yeah.
Yeah. And I would love to look up and see how many times he's referenced in pop culture outside of Homestar Runner. You know, like do research into seeing how often people reference him.
Yeah, because you can still find Homestar Runner videos
still
on
exists.
YouTube and stuff.
Well, the website still exists
The
too.
website's still up.
So what's cool too is like you would watch their Flash videos.
Yeah.
And just like you would, after it's over, you kind of hover around on the page and you could find secret little endings and stuff on the videos.
Yeah.
You would find a little secret place and you click on it and it'd just be a Easter egg.
Yeah.
And it would be in all the videos, all the email, like they call them Strong Bad email videos and all the regular cartoons. They'd be everywhere. But when they did it on YouTube, they just kind of uploaded that if you just wait a minute, it'll automatically play the secret video. And it's like, it kind of takes away something from the site when you do stuff like that.
Yeah. Yeah. Didn't they get contracted with Disney to do something for a little while?
They got contracted to do something with somebody, and that's why we stopped getting strong Homestar Runner videos
Yeah.
But they still do make them at least once a year because they were real big about having a Halloween episode coming out every year.
Oh, really?
Yeah, so they still make cartoons every now and then.
Oh, that's fun.
But it'll just be a out of the blue random release.
Yeah. Yeah. That's cool, though.
I mean, if you go to their website and you go look, it'll tell you the last time it was updated on the top of it. So let's see. Hold on.
Ripping it up.
Homestarrunner.com. And what was their big song? Everybody. Everybody.
I forgot about that song.
It says they're celebrating 25 years.
The system is down.
The system is down. The system is down.
The chain is not there. Celebrating 25.coms. That's pretty neat.
They have removed how often they update on the front page. So it's not there anymore. Well, dang.
Yeah, well, gosh darn it.
And I'll be honest, like, I feel like Homestar Runner is something that you could let anybody can watch it.
Yeah.
It's not particularly, oh my.
Sorry, that was loud.
Yeah. Yeah, if you hovered on stuff, it'd make noises on the front page and stuff.
Yeah.
Click on one that, like, will actually have Homestar say things. Like at the bottom left, there's like a little directory numbers. There it is.
Door! Download!
Loads.
Characters.
So the front page is just Homestar Runner, and anytime you hover over a different thing you want to go to, like games, tunes, store, he would just shout it out.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Man, I miss it. You know what I'm doing?
Memories.
You know what I'm doing? I'm going home.
You're going to go get on
Homestar Runner.
homestarrunner.com.
Before the store shut down for a long time, because there was a time frame where they just weren't selling anything anymore.
Yeah.
They might be now. I bought all of the DVDs for the cartoons.
Really?
Yeah, so I have all the Homestar Runner, because they had the Strong Bad Email DVDs, and then so it was Strong Bad Emails, and then everything else.
Yeah.
It was, the cartoon DVDs were called Everything Else.
Everything else. Yeah.
So I owned at one point, I don't know, they might have another volume, but I have all the Everything Else DVDs.
Interesting. I did not know that they had DVDs.
Mm-hmm.
Crazy.
They also have a board game, the Trogdor board game.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That's something that Munchkin should do. They should do a Homestar Runner themed
expansion.
Yeah. That would be funny.
I would 100% buy it. I want a full Homestar Runner themed game, though.
Yeah.
Not just an expansion.
Yeah. Yeah, that'd be good. All right. Well, that's all I've got for the main topic.
I mean, yeah, it's just it's fun. Like, old internet's fun, and it's one of those things where you kind of almost kind of chase that high, where it's like it's not going to ever be the same like it was for us as kids.
Yeah, it's nostalgia, but when you go back to look at all that stuff, you're just like, this is not as cool. I don't remember it.
Like, personally, it's like, I wonder what today's version of Homestar Runner is for kids. Like, what are they watching that in 20 years they're going to say, oh, I missed that so much?
Bluey?
No,
I don't know.
But you know what I mean.
Skippity Ohio Riz.
Skippity Ohio Riz.
Yeah.
SkippityToilet.com.
SkippityToilet.com. Don't look that up if you are.
I mean, Skippity Toilet itself is not actually bad. Like the first couple ones.
Yeah, but have you been to SkippityToilet.com?
No.
Okay.
Don't go to SkippityToilet.com. I'm talking about the YouTube video Skippity Toilet. It's just a guy's head in a toilet going, Skippity Toilet, Skippity Toilet. Like, it's stupid. It's stupid. So,
oh my gosh.
So before we close out this episode, you said that you want to play a quick little
Marketplace Madness.
Is it Marketplace Madness?
Yep, I've got 2.
Okay. I thought you said you sent me a picture to look at.
Yeah, that's one of them.
That's one of the, okay, cool. So we're playing Marketplace Madness.
Yeah.
Okay.
So open up, I sent you the picture. This is the cover picture for what is being sold.
Okay. What?
All right.
What?
So from the picture, what do you think is being listed on Facebook Marketplace?
Well, real quick, before I do that, let me describe this photograph.
Yes.
It is a young woman.
Correct.
Standing in a field.
Correct.
wearing a white dress
And cowboy boots.
and cowboy boots.
And I think that's correct. I think that, yeah.
So do I have to guess what it is, then guess the price? Or just guess what it is in this particular?
Just guess what it is, because you won't really know how to price it unless you know what it is.
Gotcha. Is she selling the field?
No.
Hold on, give me 2 more guesses here.
Okay.
Is it she's wearing a wig and she's selling the wig?
No.
Okay. Is it a tractor not pictured?
It's not a tractor, not pictured. No.
Is the tractor pictured and it's a
No, there's
visible
no tractor. There's no tractor.
Okay. What is it?
She's advertising for a roommate. She's renting a room. And
What?
she put a picture of herself and she's like, "Hey, I've got a room. I want a female roommate. And this is how much it is a month. These are the requirements."
What?
Yeah.
What is this? Is me. I'm your roommate. You're getting me.
I
What
was-
room am I staying in? Doesn't matter. You get me.
I was scrolling through and I saw the wording first, like whatever, something a month, whatever. And then I saw the picture. I was like, wait a minute, what is going on here? And and legit, she was renting a room out.
Like, she looks like she's maybe 15 in this picture, by the way.
Yeah. Like, don't advertise that on Facebook. Like, try and find somebody else. Yeah. Okay. All right. I got one more. Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay. The title is Mid-Century Porcelain Cabinet Door Pulls from Japan.
So they are the handles,
Yes.
and they're made of porcelain on a cabinet. Is the cabinet from Japan or just the handles?
It's just the handles. There are, it looks like 19 of them. They're orange and really shiny.
Orange and really, is that in the description or are you just describing them?
No,
They said it's orange and really
orange
shiny.
and really shiny. Yeah.
18 of them. I'm going to price that at $662.
Wow. I was really close.
Yeah? How much?
You were off by $104.
You were off by $600.
It's $808 for all of them.
That's 808.
Put it 808.
That's so stupid.
Yeah. So there you go.
Let me give you my quick little marketplace madness.
Okay.
So when the Switch 2 came out,
Yes.
GameStop got in trouble. One particular GameStop got in trouble because they were stapling their receipts to the box. Like, first off, why would you do that in the first place?
Uh-huh.
But what they were doing is they were stapling the receipts to the game console box. Like, here's yours, boom, and slam it down.
Yeah.
And it was putting the staple through the screen of the Switch.
Oh.
So, like, it became a huge meme.
Yeah.
And so after, like, the meme was over, they replaced the Switch 2, took it back. You know, everything was settled. It's just like it was one employee who was doing something stupid.
Yeah.
And GameStop made it right, but it was just, you know, a huge ordeal online.
Yeah.
So to make it right, GameStop has now listed GameStop Staplegate charity auction.
What?
You get, in this auction, you get the Nintendo Switch 2 that was stapled
Okay.
and the stapler that did it. And it's encased like in a plastic box. So this is for charity. I took this screenshot July 11th.
Okay.
How much do you think at that time the bidding was? And then we can go look and see how much it sold for.
I'm going to say the bidding was probably at like $800.
At the time of this picture screenshot, there was 307 bids. It ends in 5 days.
Okay.
$218,401
Is what it sold for.
is what it currently, that bid was of this screenshot.
Jeez. What did they get listed at?
Probably starting bid, probably like 1,000 or something like that.
Oh my God.
So it was for charity.
Yeah.
I'm looking up right now the sold price. So bear with me.
All right. I've got one more for you.
it ended up selling for the max amount that was set for the bids, which was $250,000.
Oh my gosh. Why would someone do that? Why would someone spend that kind of money on that?
They did it for the meme and charity.
I don't
What's the
know.
charity?
What is the charity? Is it the Clinton Foundation?
No, it's fun.
Yeah.
Fun.
All right. Are you ready for this last one?
Yes.
It's labeled as a Benson gyrocopter.
What is a Benson gyrocopter?
It is a one-man helicopter
Oh, it's an actual.
with no cockpit.
Okay, I can picture that.
Like it's a totally open, like there's a seat, there's a steer thing, and then the propellers above you, the motor's right behind you.
$15,000.
$15,000
Yes, sir.
is what you're locked in at.
Locking in $15,000.
$2,000.
You gonna go get us a helicopter tonight?
Yeah, I don't want to drive that. I don't know. Something's telling me maybe don't do that.
You just like you get really excited. I saw a bird, and you're just gone.
And then you're done. Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you for joining us on this segment of Facebook Marketplace Madness. Oh, sorry, just Marketplace Madness. Or depending on. And thank you for joining us on this episode of the Saints That Serve podcast.
Yeah. Episode 45. Thanks for hanging out, you guys.
45.
Thanks for being a part of what we're doing.
Mm-hmm. And in the comment section, let us know what your nostalgic website is.
Yeah, what was your go-to as a child?
And why was it homestarrunner.com?
Wow. Yeah. Yeah, let us know. What was your entertainment on the internet in the early 2000s?
From 2000 to 2005.
Yeah.
That would have been our before YouTube times.
Yeah.
And then YouTube ruined it.
Yeah. YouTube got really cool and really big, and then it got too big, and then it got lame.
Yeah.
And we still use it, but
I mean, we're now going to get a strike for that, for talking bad about it on the platform that we're hosting this site. I mean, this podcast.
Yeah. But all right. Well, that's all I've got.
That's all I've got.
So I guess the only thing left to say is Christ is Lord.
And the kingdom is now.
We are
The Saints That Serve. Everybody. Everybody. That is not how that song goes.
No, definitely not.